Hi, welcome back. In this segment, what I have done literally is broken up the frame into its bare minimum pieces. Let me just take you through each piece by piece. Now I have got the frames here. Now the frame comes across in literally 4 pieces. The top part of the frame, they're in 2 pieces. Let's keep that aside. The bottom part of the frame, 2 pieces. We also have the bottom tray, 1 piece. We have got the carbon fiber and a mixture of metal and carbon fiber for the battery mount. We also have the tail boom holders with its spaces. Let's keep that aside. We also have the tail drive unit, the main shaft bearing holders or the main shaft bearing mounts. We've got the battery mount, we've got spacers, 2 long ones, plus we have got lots of these specialty washers that you'll be using. Let me just zoom. Yeah, the specialty washers. Let me just remove this. Plus also, look closely, you get this long screws, and let me just try to segregate this. If you open the entire frame, you get this 3 types of screws. Now roughly, if I have to take the measurement, this is close to about 9.61 or 9.5 mm. You get 2 of these. Let's keep that aside. These 2 of them, I'm going to keep it aside. This literally we'll be using in the tail guide or the tail support or the boom support guides. And you also have a few of them which are slightly more longer. This is close to about 12.5 mm. And lastly, we have got the smaller ones where the frame fits in. It is close to about 6 mm. Now this segment will literally cover, let me just zoom out. This segment will literally cover, or literally will tell you how to fix up the entire frame of the Hiller 450 piece by piece. Okay. Hi, welcome back. Now I've taken the top frame and I'm going to start fixing up with the main bearing block. Now if you look at it, the main bearing block is in a kind of a shape like this, whereas the original Align used to have a kind of a standoff here, and this standoff usually used to go and fit this part, but unfortunately we don't have a standoff. So what you need to do is, especially on the top part, the best way for you to gauge is there is a kind of a small bridge. The bridge should be facing the bottom part, not the top part. It should be facing the bottom part. So let's go ahead and fix up the small screws. Take the small screws. I just showed you across the small screws. Take the smallest one, but wherever the screws goes in, please insert the specialty washers. Okay, we are not going to use Loctite right now. We're going to use Loctite later here, only because I would like to get the alignment in place first till the main shaft goes in, and then we'll start placing the Loctite in place, having the Loctite in place. Yep. The bridge at the bottom. Let's align this. Very lightly, very lightly. So this literally is finished. Let's go ahead and take up the second bearing block. Now here, the bridge should be on the top. See, you see the bridge here? Whereas we had the bridge here at the bottom, whereas this side, the bridge should be on the top. Alright, let's go ahead and fix it. And jump to the next segment. Okay, again, no Loctite anywhere, not yet for the time being. We'll do that later. So you have this literally in place. You can go ahead and take the other part of the frame, align it, and go ahead and fix it. I'll do that right away and fix this and come back. Now I've taken the tail drive train, this entire unit. Now actually this entire unit can be pulled apart. Yeah, this comes off, and yeah, I think so. I don't want to take the risk of pulling this right now, but that can actually come out too. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and fix this right now. And again, as you can see, there's a kind of a small, let me zoom in. A small standoff here. If you can see, a kind of a small standoff here. This standoff literally will go and fit itself at this point. So let's go ahead and do that. Just give me a minute. Yes, we have it here. Yeah, that is a nice fit. You could hear that click sound. Now go ahead and take one of the small screws with the specialty washers, and go ahead and start fixing only the top part. Only the top part, not the bottom parts. I'm talking about the top parts. All right, let me fix one of them. I'll go ahead and fix this and I'll come back to you. Here we go. I've already fixed the 2 screws here, and also the other side 2 screws. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the smaller one, the smaller screw with the specialty washer, and fix only at the center. You know, the bottom drive frame has got 3 holes. I'm just going to go ahead and fix only at the center part. This, in fact, you can go ahead and Loctite it if you want to for the time being, but that's alright, we can do that later in any case. Let's get the alignment in place first. Perfect. So almost the entire frame is getting ready, especially the top part. Let me zoom out here. Just getting ready. Now I am not going to go ahead and fix this right now, especially kind of spaces comes across here. I want to fix the servos first. What happens basically once you start fixing it right now, then the movements of the, these servos are quite small, and with my fingers it's very tough for me to go and fix the servos. I'm going to fix that later for the time being. Now we can go ahead and start fixing up the motor mount. Now I've got the frame ready here with me. Now as I told you earlier, there are two spaces that comes in. The first spacer actually goes across here on the top, and the second spacer goes here at the bottom. I don't know if you are in a position to see this. I'm not going to fix this right now, the top part. I'm not going to fix the top part because I would prefer having to fix the servers first and then I'll fix the top part. But we can go ahead and fix the bottom part for the time being. Now the bottom part is this is where the joining of the bottom and the top frame happens. So this is a little bit tricky. Stay with me for a moment. Go ahead and fix the spacer here. Just place it across over there. Now take the bottom frame, and within that you also get a small spacer. Now go ahead and take one of your longer screws, fix it to a specialty washer, push it here at the top. Okay, it comes here in fact. Yeah, it doesn't come here, it comes here. My bad. Fix the screw through the washer, specialty washer, and through the again lightly. Do not over tighten it right now. Now with this we can go ahead and fix even the motor mount. Similar process. Longer screw with a washer. Line it properly. I think I just missed it.